yeah, thank you so much for watching me again, YouTube. I am sure you are surprised to see my face back on your screens. Sorry for the MIA. I had, you know, got in my own way and just couldn't get over myself, basically. Not in a big-headed way, I just thought I was doing it a bit of crap, so I thought, just stop doing it, which made it worse, you know the story. But I'm back now, and I've got a bit of a different video for you today. It's actually not a clothing video, but it is really cool, if I don't say so myself. It is a vintage China haul, so let's get straight into it, shall we? Okay, so I know this really super cool shop in Nottingham. It has the most random selection of things, everything from a chiropractor, can't say that word, to a cafe which caters for vegans and gluten-free. It is 2019. You also have all your crafty bits, cake making bits, and, you know, material. And then when you wander upstairs, it has the most amazing selection of vintage chinaware and glassware and things like that. So I've been thinking, if you follow me on Instagram or any of the social media, you know my obsession for Christmas. I am obsessed with Christmas. I love watching all the Christmas films, almost as much as I like watching Everest films, which I'm sure you've figured that out now. And yeah, I just love Christmas, love decorating my house for Christmas, try and add some new stuff every year, much to Auntie's dismay, but I just love it. So I thought I would do a really beautiful Christmas table this year, and I really wanted to have some absolutely beautiful mismatched vintage crockery because I just love it. I love the fact that things don't have to match, and I think crockery are one of those things along with pyjamas. So that is why I went to this shop on Monday, and now I'm going to stop talking and start showing. So let's get into it. So I've also got some beautiful glassware to show you as well, which I've been collecting for a while. And not only is this stuff ridiculously beautiful, it is so cheap as well. So I originally went in for 6 of each plate, you know, 6 starter, 6 main, and I may have got a little bit carried away. So this is a beautiful plate. I believe this is like Edwardian Victorian, and it was 40p. I love all the burnt colours on it, just so pretty. Beautiful plate, 40p. How could you leave that behind? This, again, look at the gold, look how ornate they are. Beautiful patterns, 40p again for this little beauty. And this is genuine bone china made in England, it says. Now, obviously, you all know my love for Olive as well, my little dog. She has eaten off a Silver Jubilee bone china side plate for her whole life, so I felt like it's only fair that we also got to join her isn't even know because I said her name, Olive, join her by living the luxury lifestyle. So this is another reason why I wanted to like elevate our crockery and chinaware section. Another one, very similar but not the same, little side plate, 40p again for that. Again, going for like this sort of burnt colours again and a bit of gold. I have to say these might be one of my favourites. So I bought 4 of these Victorian side plates. I love that sort of ribbed effect to it. How beautiful is that? You could put a turd on that and it'd look beautiful, I think. Not literally. And it was 75p. Now I got 4 of those, like I said, and then also there was 1 trio left. Now, I love the fact that it's Victorian. It's Victorian, and it has survived this long. Literally blows my mind. How pretty is it? Can we just discuss this? It's so beautiful, isn't it? I love it. Like, I instantly just feel way more elegant and ladylike just by holding it. So, you know, I love it. It's so beautiful. The colours are perfect. I love those navy, gold and oranges tones, and I could not leave this trio behind. There was only one, but you know, that on your sideboard, drinking your morning coffee out. Does it get any better? I don't think so. Perfect Christmas cup, I think. So pretty. So I could not leave that behind. Very careful. Next, now I love the fact that this is a bit faded. This was 10p, let's just double check, and it was made in Hanley, England, which is Staffordshire, yeah, Staffordshire, which is known for its like Chinaware and pottery and stuff here, isn't it? Next, oh, we have a dinner plate, and I've just realised this was £1.20, but without realising, I picked up the matching side plate for it. Ta-da! Now, if the sun could just go away, it would make it a lot easier for me to show. Oh, I got a few of these plates actually, so I got 4 in total. But I love this. It's very Art Deco, the style of it. It's very modern still, that even though it's really old. And I love like the gold and this sort of brick tiled effect. And I just think it's perfect. Ever so slightly shaped edge. And really cool. Like, how modern does this look? So pretty. This is actually one of my favourites. And I think this as a main plate with this Victorian plate on top. Oh la la. Now we're talking. I'm going to do a Christmas table video as soon as I've made some placemats to go with it, because last year I wanted to buy a beautiful linen tablecloth for my dining room table. Oh my god, I did not realise how expensive they were. Like £40. That's usually more than my whole entire outfit or week's worth of outfit cost me. So there's literally no way I'm going to spend £40 on a dining room table. So I went in to John Lewis because I was passing, other shops are available, and went to their remnant section and bought a huge piece of like linen fabric, and it had a ombre effect to it. So it was like ochre, sort of yellow colour, and then a cream and a light grey, and then it has like a frayed edge and stuff. So I just made that into a dining room table. You don't have to sew it at all, you just throw it across. I like the frayed edge look, but I bought like 2 or 3 pieces of this fabric, so I'm gonna make some little placemats to go with it as well. Now, this, I love a dahlia. This is a beautiful dahlia plate, really beautiful, like a real painted quality to that sort of pattern, isn't it? And then on the back it actually tells you all the flowers and stuff, so I thought that was really, really nice. And that was 75p for that one. You can see why I got carried away, can't you? Next, 40p for this one. Love the like the way that the pattern's been placed on it, all the colours again, real painter-like quality to it again as well. Now you can't go wrong with a bit of delf wear, can you? It's called that because it's blue and white, I believe. I'm correct. If I'm not, please correct me below. This one was 40p, and it's called Bluebird by Burley, which I've had a vase of before, so that is nice. Next, you can tell I'm being really careful. I bought 2 of these, 50p, love the colours. It's called Queen's China, and it's made in Kenilworth. Oh no, it's called Kenilworth, that's the pattern, made in Staffordshire, fine bone china again. Love the pattern of it, nice size, yeah, pretty. I love it. Next, really, like, this is 20p. Hello, 20p. I love the little bird on it, and actually the glaze has started to crack now, which makes me think this is actually really quite old. And I love the fact, the really ornate detail around the rim of the plate. Can you imagine how much time was taken to make this beautiful plate? And then I managed to like buy it for 20p. Blows my mind. Now this isn't old. I like the shape of it. Imagine eating a finger sandwich off of this. And it was 40p, and I liked the little leaves around it. It's very seasonally appropriate, I believe. Next, we have a serving bowl. I love the colours again. Really nice burnt orange tones and gold, which I think, you know, you can't have a bit of gold at Christmas, when can you? This was £1. Like crazy. I didn't need a bowl, but you know, I'm going to buy it for £1. This is Royal Semi Porcelain. Absolutely new every day, didn't know that existed. Now, one of my favourite finds of Monday, going back on the fact of how much I love Christmas, vintage Christmas plate, oh yeah. Now this was £2.50, so I splashed out, didn't I? And it was made in Limoges, France, and I just absolutely love it. Look at all that detail on it. It is so, so, so cool, isn't it? Love, 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 love it. Now, I'm going to be very happy eating my Christmas dinner of this one. I'm going to keep it for myself. Or a mince pie, or anything in the month of December and November next year. Love it. And then alongside that, I also managed to find a 1930s Iranian, not Ukrainian, I am actually saying that correct for once in my life, I know. A uranium, it's called that because of the colour of the glass bowl. Now, 1930s. Like, how cool is that? Like, it's just so cool. You know, I always just think about, like, the houses that these things would have been in, like, back in the day. So that Victorian little trio set, that's not just like a normal semi-detached house that I live in now. That's like, you know, a swish house, like National Trust property, I think. Anyway, I have an overactive imagination if you haven't realised that before. And the same thing like this isn't just like your standard house. This is like a fancy thing, and you know what? It does not have a single crack on it. This is amazing, and would be the coolest fruit bowl, I think. Great way to add a bit of panache to your fruit and your dining room, I think. Really nice. And then I have always been collecting like vintage glassware, mainly because, like, you know, you get a nice cut glass these days to drink your espresso martinis out, which I will be doing these on Christmas Day. You know, it's quite expensive to buy cut glass these like new cut glass. And this, I got 6 of these for £4.50. Bargain. How nice are they? And you could also use them as like a fancy dessert glass bowl as well, I think. But yeah, really nice. And then I bought 6 of these. I think it was for £1. This summer, and previously beforehand got a pink stem. Probably see the base better, but like how elegant, and they'd like pink, just the right amount of pink as well. And then I'd previously already bought the pink stemmed martini glasses. Now these are quite small, so you know, I like a sizable espresso martini, but you know, pink, I'm not going to leave these behind. Now these are my first vintage glass purchase from Burton-on-Trent. I think they're £1 for 6, so I sadly broke one, so not 2. And then I think, have I got anything else to show you? Oh, and then also on Monday I bought these antique fire scissors. So you know, when you're getting your coals, one of your coals popped out your fireplace back in the day, you get your scissors, pick it up and put it back in. Now I love these, they're so like well made and like decorative in their own right. And you know, if you had an open fireplace now, if you're lucky enough to have one of those, how cool these look hanging next to it. Really, really nice. A nice weight to them as well, and great patina as well. You pay for patina, don't you? Not tarnish. And last but not least is a vintage memorial cup for the Silver Jubilee of George V and Queen Mary. Nice, eh? Nice mug, and actually a good size because you can fit your fingers through it, and a decent amount of coffee. So there you go, that is my vintage china haul. I hope you love everything as much as I do. I am now going to put everything away and slowly introduce it into my cupboard. And I will be back very soon with other videos on my vintage hunting activities. I'm going to do a vintage hunting video from when I went to Amsterdam. We go to Vienna this week as well, so I'll be doing one for when we go there, and other style videos and whatnot. So thank you so much for watching me and hanging around. Sorry I was a bit MIA, but I am back and I am ready to share my love for vintage and fashion for the world again. And I promise I'll never ever ever see you again. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment below. If you have any suggestions on videos that you'd like to see me do, again, please leave a comment below. Or you can contact me on any of my social media. I'm on all of them, and I mean all of them, including TikTok, which is the new one, I know, and it's always Ada's Attic Vintage. Oh, cramp. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you really, really liked it, please subscribe so you can never miss one of my videos again. Have a great day. Bye.